Wow. Welcome back once again, everybody, to the Sho-Dependent podcast. The voice you are hearing right now is Kayla. And with me, as always, my beloved and lovely co-host, Eddie.
Yeah, that's me.
Stop scratching your beard and say hello to the people.
I just said hi. I said, yeah, that's me.
That's not saying hello.
Hola, everyone.
There you go.
Como
Wow.
está ustedes? Yes, right.
Wow,
I'm
formal.
treating y'all with respect.
They don't deserve it.
Nah, probably not. Not many people do, to be honest with you.
Valid.
A lot of people like to think they have respect, they deserve respect, but no.
I opened up a new sub-genre of music, which
Oh. Yeah.
I didn't know existed, but it's like vaguely religious, black, inspirational, higher vibration music.
What the hell is this word garbage? This is jumble.
So,
What?
so Spotify like threw me a ton of songs today that were like, and you could, you can tell somebody's race based on their voice a lot of the time, but I swear 90% of the time it was a black man or a black woman
Wow,
speaking
what a
to
statement
music,
you've put on this podcast.
vaguely rapping, sometimes just speaking to a hip hop beat, which was motivating and inspirational. It's like,
Well, you're just
I'm
looking at
raising my,
fucking
I
Def
don't
Jam
know.
poetry?
I
mean,
guess.
Hey, and coming up next, we got words from DMX.
Well, it was like either that or it was like good vibes only EDM. That's like, we're all on the same plane of existence, and the
Oh
highest
my God.
manifestation of that is love. And then it would drop a sick fucking beat. And I was like, yeah, this is actually pretty fun. I'm
Yeah.
enjoying this. I don't know how I ended up on the black side of things because I am not that demographic, but maybe it's because I've been listening to a little bit of Hamilton.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
Is that what it is?
I don't think so. I think it's because other than listening to like gym workout music, it's like exclusively massage / spa music because I
Wow.
stream from my phone while I do services on
Dang.
people. And so my algorithm is just a freaking disaster.
And you know what? That's why people make multiple accounts. You got your work account and you got your personal account. Because then you think they'll
But
get
then
all
I have to
mixed
pay
up.
twice.
No, you just do one for free, I guess.
Oh, yeah, but I don't want that to be my work one because then I'm gonna get ads for like freaking, I don't know, BetterHelp or something in the middle of my facial
that's
service.
as they're helping their body, they gotta help their mental as well. And this massage brought to you by BetterHelp. Hey, have you ever been
Oh
thinking
my God.
maybe, perhaps this world would be better off without you? Well, stop that "it's a wonderful life" thinking and start thinking, hey, my life is wonderful. BetterHelp is here
Wow,
to...
that was really good. That
Hey,
was really good.
I'm saying, I'm ready.
Sponsor us, please.
I'm ready
God.
to sell out.
God, we are ready to sell everything.
Now that we've gotten sort of, talked about that, I just want to open the door, leave it ajar real quick though,
No,
for
don't do that. Buddy will sneak out.
any brands that want to slide on in and just
Our
let
DMs are wide open,
just
people.
at showdependentpod at gmail.com. We're here, we're ready. Once again, I will make shirts. I will put it on my truck.
Yeah.
This is not to sound desperate, but dear God, I can't go on like this.
No, he cannot. He's about to break people.
I cannot. I
No.
cannot keep doing this, but I can keep doing this
There you go, the
podcast because
podcast.
this is a very rare bright light in my life that I look forward to every single time.
Jesus Christ.
Hey,
Maybe we do need to be sponsored by BetterHelp.
It'd be rough out here.
Do you ever schedule with your therapist?
Nah, I mean, she doesn't help me with hating my life. She just helps me not be anxious.
Honey, no. They can help you with that too.
No. She specializes in anxiety.
Just because you specialize in something doesn't mean it's exclusively what you're interested in.
It says anxiety center like on the door. I don't think I can be in there and be like, hey, I'm not happy with my job.
You can be anxious about your job.
I'm not anxious though. I'm just mad.
Your anxiety has manifested as
It's
anger.
not anxiety though.
It's
I don't
inescapable.
feel, yeah, but that's not
You feel
what
trapped, which is a
anxiety
form of
is.
anxiety.
I don't think so. I'm just generally
Angry.
unhappy with my job. I'm not anxious. I'm not like, oh no, what's gonna happen? I know what's gonna happen. I know it's gonna piss me off, and I know I'm gonna be upset by the end of the day. And guess what? 10 out of 10 times I'm right.
Wow.
That's my problem. But enough about that. We've gone on for longer than I wanted. And this is all just to say, much like the thing we're covering today, I guess in some ways, which we will definitely unpack,
Not in entirety, but yeah.
you just gotta maybe make a change for yourself, whether you like it or not. We're working towards it. We're getting there, but the podcast is here. Show-Dependent's here. Let's turn this frown upside down. Turn this. What look do people have on their face when they're mad?
A scowl.
Turn this scowl into a howl as we, yeah,
I
you heard
hated
me,
that. I
of
hated that.
laughter as we go on to talk about. I mean, do you have anything else to say before we get on into this?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, well, whatever. We're going to be talking about a musical. It's called Hamilton. It's a musical that's based on the founding father, Alexander Hamilton.
You may have
Specifically,
heard of him.
yeah, maybe once or twice. Specifically, it's based on a book that's like a biography of Alexander Hamilton. But this time, guess what? Instead of reading sentences on pages, we're rapping bars.
Sure.
And it's 2015 when it first came out. Went on a long run. It concluded its like Broadway run, I think in like 2023. I think last year,
Wow.
2022. Went on for a while. COVID got in the way of
Ah,
things, but it
sorry.
was there. We were able
Yeah.
to see it live ourselves, not on Broadway, not in New
Off
York,
Broadway.
but way off Broadway.
On the
Like,
tour.
mm-hmm. So, yeah, it's a musical. Obviously, it sings songs. If you don't like musicals, and you've given them a chance and they're not for you, well, hey, whatever. But
Sorry that you're wrong.
sorry you don't enjoy having fun.
Yeah. Sorry you can't experience human emotion through one of the most pure, beautiful forms that man has created.
Experience a little
Period.
fucking whimsy in your life.
Yeah.
You know what's wild? And I
What?
don't think I've ever
Flash
met a person
mobs?
like this. Yes, that has nothing to do with what I'm
I,
saying.
okay.
Is that people who claim to not like music, period?
I've never met that person. I never
I've
want to
never
meet
met
that
that before,
person.
but like I've seen it, like I want to say I've seen it on TV shows and all that,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't understand. There's not one
Yeah.
form of music you like. That is just
Like,
to say,
I don't know.
music just it brings people alive. It makes you feel something. It makes you feel human.
And if it doesn't, you may be a sociopath. Who knows?
Exactly. So let's get into Alexander Hamilton via the musical Hamilton and start off where it all began for us with
Mm-hmm.
our meet cute.
It's a meet cute baby. It's how we met this thing.
What's your name, man? Alexander Hamilton.
Are you good?
Eliza.
Oh, God. Lynn, is that you?
No, I can't. I can't go on from that.
Eliza.
I'm not an impressionist. I don't do good impressions.
That's the impression that I get.
Oh.
We're just doing a ska episode. Psych. You thought we were doing Hamilton. It's actually ska. Wow. Okay.
That and also the fucking all the crazy things you do, America. The fact that that's
America,
a ska
this is
song.
you. Yeah. Okay. So COVID,
It was a thing.
it was a bad thing.
It's still a thing.
Still is.
Still is.
My mom actually just texted me and she was
Uh-oh.
like, by the way, you can order more tests from the government again in
Oh,
case you
really?
want more. And I was like, cool. Awesome.
Yeah. I mean, we
Love
only
it.
still have like 50 of them.
I know. It's insane.
Obviously, now that we have things that will help us not die from it,
Yay.
it's still very much dangerous. We
Oh
still
yeah.
don't know what long COVID, like why people get this, why it affects them so much. You
Mm-hmm.
never really know until you get it how it's going to affect you.
Yeah.
And we don't know the long-term detriments of getting COVID yet because it's only been
Mm-hmm.
what, couple years, 4
Yeah.
at most from 2020. So we'll find out in about like 10, 15 what's really going on here. And
Woohoo!
everyone will reap what we've all individually sown.
Yep. However, you know what wasn't a bad thing?
What?
This musical.
Yeah, because it was a very unique situation. COVID definitely was
Didn't we
itself.
watch it on the 4th of July?
I mean, we watched it when it came out, which I think was on the 4th of July because
Makes
Disney was
sense.
trying to do some branding. But, this is something that, for all intents and purposes, as you were saying yesterday when we were outlining with Bud,
Thank you, buddy.
is that we probably would not have been able to be
No,
able to watch this. I mean, not probably. We definitely would not have been able to watch this like version, this cast
no.
of this musical had it not been for the pandemic.
Yeah.
Because Hamilton was big, it was going everywhere, and Disney during COVID decided, let's film it, let's put it on Disney Plus for the world to see. So it came out on July 4th. We didn't have much to look forward to back then. We were definitely just heavy quarantine, pretty much only seeing each other. And
Mm-hmm.
then I think at the time I wasn't even going to work. I was like all remote.
Yeah.
And then you unfortunately still had to. That's a whole other thing, but
That was
fuck.
fortunate, though. I didn't lose my job, so
I
I'm
mean,
not gonna
that's
complain.
sure. But I mean, it would have been nice if you just got paid and got to stay home.
Yeah.
But we had not a lot to look forward to until we saw that this was dropping. We were like, damn, we like musicals. This should be dope. So we sort of ramped up to it.
Mm-hmm.
We ordered sushi from our favorite local sushi place.
Sushi, sushi,
And we
sushi.
said, we're going to do our Alexander Hamilton
Perfect.
sushi and a Broadway
Mm-hmm.
musical.
Amazing.
And
In
man,
your bedroom.
in a bedroom, and it was just, I think it was an amazing experience. It was a
It really was.
unique, amazing experience.
Every time I hear this music, I want sushi.
Mm.
I've conditioned myself.
Yeah.
Now it's just like a Pavlovian response, like,
Mm-hmm.
tuna roll.
Tuna roll.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yeah, please
I'm
do.
gonna ask the audience a question
Oh,
as well.
okay.
In some ways, do you miss COVID?
Oh God.
The pandemic, I guess I should say, not having COVID.
Yeah,
Quarantine, I
having
guess,
COVID
more
wasn't fun.
specific.
Um,
I feel like in some ways I do.
I miss people just being generally like cleaner.
Yeah,
People are
yeah.
getting gross again.
We're getting back there.
Like I have a coworker. I
Uh-oh.
would guess that she's in like Gen X,
Oh
maybe
yeah,
that's
so
being
she
generous.
doesn't care at all to begin with.
No, no. But she like actively like sneezes in her hands and like
Oh,
doesn't wash her
like
hands after.
like that fucking grimy kid from Hey Arnold.
Yep.
Fucking,
Yep.
fucking wheezing.
She's just disgusting.
Yeah, I don't know. The reason I asked is just because it's just a unique time where I
Yeah.
felt like we really
It felt like time had like stopped.
it stopped. We looked forward to very little
I do
things.
miss playing Animal Crossing an
Right.
excessive amount of
And
time.
it was like the perfect time to do it. I was running every day.
Yeah.
I was in great shape. I would run for like an hour.
I'm in shape now. That shape is just round.
Okay, I knew it was coming. I don't know. I just think there's some aspects and really liked not going to work. I'm just gonna bring that right around to the beginning. We're gonna
No,
circle
look at that.
back. We're gonna
Look at
circle
that.
back.
We're talking again about how much Eddie is
Listen, I
unhappy.
don't want people to die and all that stuff, but right about now, oh, if I could just not go to work, a little quarantine for those last couple months, man, that'd be nice.
But then it would just start the same horrible pattern that we have going
That's
again.
fine. Maybe by the time it comes back around, I'll be done with this.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say dead, and I was like, Jesus
Nah,
Christ.
nah, nah. I mean, in 100 years, we had the Spanish flu, now we got the COVIDs. Now, what's coming up next.
I don't
But,
know.
again, I'm digressing. This musical hit, it banged super hard. I went on to
Obsessed.
listen to this nonstop. Haha.
Nice.
That's the
Nice. Very
song.
good.
There we
Very
go. We
good.
got it.
That was a very good pun, dear.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Listen to this album literally nonstop. I listen to it every single day. Listen to my favorite songs every single day. For the better half of that year, I want to say it wasn't
Yeah.
until like late December, January of the next year. This was when did we watch it? It was 2020, right? That's when it
July.
all,
Yeah.
yeah. But it was pretty much not until like 2021 when I finally stopped listening to it all the time. So I 120% was obsessed with this. I could not get enough of it. I fucking loved listening to it over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm the type of person who could do that. I loved it.
Yes.
Never got tired of it until it just naturally faded away into the background, but I still love it. When we rewatched it for this, I was back in it and I was like, damn,
Mm-hmm.
this shit
Fire.
bangs.
Fire.
hmm Well, do you want to get to know it a little bit better? Talk about its
Let's
merits.
do it.
Talk about why we're talking about it today. Why did it
Mm-hmm.
hit for us? Why did it hit for me? And we'll do all that in our next. It's called getting to know each other.
Beautiful. Did you forget the word section?
I just didn't know if I wanted to call it a section. What do we want to call it? Let's figure it out
Segment?
right here. Segment? Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
Come on, you're on
I'm
stage.
trying.
And scene.
Getting to know each other. Bow.
I wanna be in the room where it happens, the room where it happens.
We do a lot of that in this musical. The bow.
Oh my God, yeah, we do.
Bow. Bow. Almost every single song ends with a bow.
Hey, we've got a little what are these called? God, I'm so bad at this stuff. I don't know what things are called. That's just a general statement. I don't know what things
And
are
that's why
called.
you're dating an English major.
Exactly.
What are you
So that's why I
talking
need your
about?
help. What are these called? I put them in bold.
Sections.
Sections, I was gonna say subheadings. Is that way off?
No, that's not wrong. If the heading is getting to know each other, then these things would be sub headings.
Okay. Well, we've got one for that. So we'll
Perfect.
get there in a second. First thing must be
Ah,
said.
yeah.
We talked about it. This is sort of like, when I flash back to our Prince of Egypt. Blah, blah, blah. I flash back to our Prince of Egypt episode and sort of me asking you, how do you rectify
Yeah.
not being religious, not liking religion, having a very bad experience with religion and actively hating it with loving a musical that's about like religion and
Love
all
it.
that. And similar thing happens here, I think.
Yeah.
Or at least I've never really felt it because of what I'm about to describe, what we're about to describe.
Perfect.
But
Yep.
I've definitely seen and heard a lot of it on the internet, day-to-day life. Is the fact that, hey, this is a story glorifying the founding fathers.
Yeah.
I'll put that in air quotes. Making Alexander Hamilton and the founding fathers feel like gods. They're amazing. They can do no wrong. Love America, very patriotic, all this stuff. And Eddie, you don't like America. You don't like most of what America stands for. You're actively actually against it, hate it, all that stuff.
Yeah.
How can you like this? My answer to that is this.
Bangers.
First of all, absolute fucking bars.
Yeah.
I got a prescription for bars, and Hamilton is the script.
Valid enough. Yep.
Number two, honestly, when I look at this, like, yeah, they have the names of the founding fathers. To me, none of what I see has anything to do with those pieces.
With history, yeah, no.
Like, I get that, like, that's what it's about.
It's like the framework, right? Like,
Yeah, it's the bones.
mm-hmm.
But, then we put up the plaster, we put up the walls and cover it all up. And the house is really the things we put in it, not
Yeah.
the bones that hold it up.
Yeah.
Like Hamilton, to me, I look at it and I don't see, wow, that's Alexander Hamilton, the founding father. I see that's Lin-Manuel Miranda playing a
Mm-hmm.
character called Hamilton. He just so happens to be based on the founding father. But
Yeah.
to me, this ain't even close to the guy.
No.
And it's
No.
just like, in my head, this is pure fiction.
Also, these people are like 20.
Yeah,
Like, that's kind of fun.
I guess.
It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun that a bunch of young people, obviously very problematic people in a lot of different ways.
Oh, yeah.
But pretty freaking cool that a group of people just got together, started, quote unquote, started a new country.
I mean, yeah, and that, the thing about it is the founding fathers pieces of shit. I get that. We all understand that. We all know that. At least if you have a brain, we all know that.
Yeah.
Doesn't really take away from the fact that they did do something historically significant.
Yeah.
And much like most people, they did do a couple things kind of well,
Sure. Yeah.
Like
Very good.
I will just say, we'll probably get to it later. It's a good thing George Washington decided not to become a tyrant and
Yeah.
keep
And a
his
monarch.
seat.
Yeah.
And a pretty crazy thing that they talk about in this via song that, oh, he's giving up power. I didn't know he could do that.
Hilarious.
Pretty good stuff. I'm gonna do one quick tangent. There's an Assassin's Creed 3 game.
Oh
It
my
has
God.
to do with uh, the founding of America. You play a Native American / British guy who becomes an assassin. I'm giving more information than you need. The point being that you are right there in the founding of the nation, and as Assassin's Creed goes, you take part in it. So you battle alongside all these people. There was a DLC called The Tyranny of King Washington, which
Oh
was
boy.
an alternate reality where Washington never gives up power and becomes a tyrant and, a monarch, hella evil king. And I was always like, wow, what if scenarios are pretty fun?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I'll just say that in the grand
Yeah.
scheme of things, real good decision from this guy.
Yeah.
We're making our steps backwards
But
as we speak in America,
yeah.
but
Oh, 100%. But for the most part,
some good choices were made.
We want to condemn the very bad things that these people did.
Oh, absolutely.
Obviously.
And
Majorly slavery. That's a huge one.
Well, for sure. And
Yeah.
there's little things, there's the little nods. If we remember, we can talk about that here. Because there is some character work behind the scenes stuff that some of these actors did to show that.
Yeah.
But I want to say one more thing, and then I'd love for you to explain, because you explained this very well when we were
Yes.
doing the outline, and I was like, wow, that makes a lot of sense. That is what I was thinking. I couldn't figure out how to do it because once again, I don't know what things are. I don't know how to say things.
Uh-huh.
But to be honest, when I look at this, I get that it's about Alexander Hamilton. To me, it's just more about the themes. It's more about what the songs sing about. I get that they reference the founding of this nation. In my head, it's the founding of a fictional nation.
There we go.
It's the founding of a romanticized America where things actually went well.
Yes.
And people had beliefs and cared about other people.
Yeah.
And wanted to make things better.
Yeah.
Instead of the harsh reality of people don't care about each other. We're starting to care about our fellow man less and less every year. And especially in America, we are, in my mind, actively going against the ideals that these founding fathers set us up with.
Yes.
So when I listen to the songs, just know this is a made-up person in my head.
Yes.
Who is ambitious, who is going for what they want, who is trying to do good. And I'm not actively thinking about founding fathers. I'm just thinking about, wow, this is a nice song.
Look at Lin-Manuel Miranda coming out of the Caribbean and doing his best.
Is that Davi Diggs? Is that Leslie Odom Jr.? Damn. These men can sing.
Slaying. I was trying to say when we were outlining that this is a very similar vein because initially we were gonna do O
Yes.
and cover that because Eddie, if there's one thing Eddie loves, it's a Shakespearean retelling,
Absolutely.
specifically a modernization.
Oh, for sure.
Loves that. He loves that shit. And so this is kind of like the same kind of mechanic that's happening with Alexander Hamilton's story and the modernization through music. So we get, the story, but it gets revamped with, an infusion of people of color and hip hop and all sorts of like different musical elements. So pretty cool. I'm excited to explore that and how these songs work to humanize these people that, these historical figures, but also make them digestible and attractive to a modern audience.
Yeah. And I think it also makes me think the fact that this was made by Lin-Manuel Miranda and a bunch of different people of color.
Yeah.
It also is just making these people and giving them ideals that we are just putting upon them. That we didn't actually know whether they felt this way or not. Like, obviously, we have the ideas because of their actions. But like you said, it really humanizes them. Like, showing them falling in love, having children, wanting to do better for their children.
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of things, really serves to make them feel more human when, in fact, we don't really know if they had this level of, like, love and trust and ambition and all these things for themselves and others. We just sort of put it on them. So it's just, I think, another step further into fiction. Another thing serving my point of the fact that I just love these songs.
Oh, so it's a musical, people.
And that brings us to the next one, because this is not only a musical, but it is a musical-ass musical.
Beautiful. Tell us what you mean by that. What do you mean?
What I mean by that is, watching this musical, it was the first live musical professionally that I had ever seen. Like, yeah, I've seen Phantom. We saw that, but that was the theatrical version.
Yeah.
Les Mis, theatrical. I had seen musicals with you at our local high school. Because of your family, your younger brother's brother.
Both brothers were involved in theater.
Oh, sure, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Not on the stage, but behind the scenes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Performing, but I get what you're saying. But this being the first, like, I see them on stage, and yeah, it's through TV, but it was still like them on stage, fully showing the musical and all that. I was like, damn, this is really what musicals are all about, huh? We've got like all the things that in my mind, again, having gone through my life not knowing musicals, but being aware of them.
Yeah.
And seeing like the tropes, the jokes, the cliches in like modern media. Because, like TV shows and movies make fun of musicals constantly. Musicals are something that I think is definitely still misunderstood by a lot of people.
Yeah.
Not given a chance and made fun of in a lot of ways.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot like another thing I love, that is professional wrestling. I think there's a lot of parallels. I think we've talked about this before, but...
You mean sports theater? There you are.
But to me, it's everything I want in a musical. That's why, to me, it's a musical-ass musical. Like you said earlier, at the end of the songs, they almost always do a little... Burn.
I love
Just
it.
one last sting. Song's over. Burn. Oh, that one's done. As a cue to the audience to like, yes, let's clap it up,
now.
baby.
Clap.
This is your chance to clap until the music comes back on, and then shh.
And then shut your mouth.
We've got the motifs, not just in what characters say, but in the composition of the music.
That is what musicals do.
And lyrics.
Yep.
I mean, they do, but not
always.
Like
it's
this.
Not an exclusive rule, but
to me, like, the characters have themes.
Yes.
They have music that
again
plays for
pulling
them.
back into professional wrestling.
We've got layering of voices, lines, vocals, and many songs. Uh, the choreography where everyone is constantly doing something that is important. Like you can watch the background characters and see stories being told with them.
Love it. Love it.
And I think this culminates in a song that we will definitely talk about because after this we're going to talk about the songs. But at the end of Act One, there's a song called Non-Stop, which is like everything building up to the point where Hamilton finally gets the thing that he's been wanting the whole first act. And just what they do with the music and the lyrics and everything, it all culminating and coming together. I was like, wow, if all musicals are like this, like I'm gonna love every single one of them. And then through watching other musicals, I found out, wait a minute, not all musicals do these things.
Nope.
And I was a little bit disappointed, like, oh, I thought this was like a common theme
No.
in composition and all that. I think it just speaks to the fact that I really do appreciate Lin-Manuel Miranda. And I know I'm doing a lot of talking, and this is my last point here. Then I'm gonna let you do a lot of talking. Again, I know Lin-Manuel Miranda. I can't say his name correctly multiple times. I think he's kind of a joke to a lot of people. A lot of people don't like him. All I'm saying is, I'm a fucking sucker for this man's like music composition, lyrical composition. I think I pretty much liked everything that he's made because I just think this man is truly talented, and whatever he's doing right by me because I just like the way he makes music and I like the lyrics he writes, and I think he has great word choice, and he's made a ton of songs that have made me cry and weep with joy, sadness, all range of emotions. I got to give it up to him personally.
Beautiful.
Well, there you go.
You ready?
And we're ready for what?
Act One.
Oh, sure.
Excuse me. Are you Aaron Burr, sir?
You mean Aaron Burr, Hater of the Year, the Decade, the Century?
Yes. God, he is so salty. But I love it.
Is.
But we're gonna kind of go sequentially. We're gonna skip a lot of songs because this musical is like all songs all the time.
Yeah, it was wild. Looking at it on Spotify,
It's
like
rivaling
50 songs
Les
total.
Mis. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Les Mis, with the exception of very few things, is all singing.
And you know what? That's another thing. Is that's a trope where everything's singing, but not all musicals are all songs.
No, there are very talky musicals, and then there are musicals that are singing the whole
and
time.
this one's essentially all singing. There's very
non-stop
small moments
singing.
And even the moments where they're kind of talking, it's like talk singing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we start off with a banger of a song. Can you tell us about it?
It's just called Alexander Hamilton, right?
It is.
Perfect.
Titular.
If we were playing the game that Eddie and I play, we would have turned it off immediately. When you say the title of the thing you're watching.
I know, that makes me want to make another podcast with that idea. Maybe we'll make a pilot.
Maybe one day. But we get the whole like background. It's sung a lot in like solo forms. So it's a bunch of people talking about Alexander Hamilton. And then he's like, then they ask, what's your name? And he's like, Alexander Hamilton. And then it's beautiful. But then he comes to New York after fleeing the Caribbean. And
he's an immigrant.
Yeah, they lay out the whole another very like Greek thing that they do is like they kind of lay out the whole story for us in the beginning. It's kind of like a Greek choir.
Oh, yeah.
And then we get to kind of unravel the whole thing with the me, I fought for him.
Oh, yeah.
Me, I
died for him.
Died for him. Me, I loved him. And me, I'm the damn fool that shot him. What?
It's a pretty banger way to open up, because if you know nothing about it,
I didn't.
You're just like, the fuck did this man just say?
I'm sorry, he's gonna shoot him?
Hey,
what?
Yo, this man's gonna die, and this is the man who did it?
Yeah.
It's a great introduction. You wrote down the note, 110% agree.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Act One. I'll be honest right off the jump. Act Two, as with most musicals,
Woo!
first of all,
Big
the
sads.
sad comes in.
No, not the
It's a
sad.
common theme.
The
But
fall.
also, I feel like a few of the songs in Act Two don't bang as hard
As
as they
hard.
could.
Yeah.
There's just a few spots.
Yeah. Well, it's just hard because it's like because of the way the musical is set up, like we're following the lifetime of this man,
Sure.
right? So naturally, I feel like humans are more like active during their youth.
Oh yeah,
So
I mean,
as
and these men was
Alexander,
getting active.
oh my God, ew. Uh,
What?
I said, oh my God, ew.
What?
Because so
Because
many of
of
them
patriotism?
just the STDs.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, that wasn't what I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
I was
Well,
talking about the fact that they were fighting a war.
oh,
A
okay.
pretty active
Yeah,
activity.
yeah. But as people age, they tend to slow down.
Oh, sure.
So I feel like the musical does lose a little bit of its pace.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's just kind of how life is, right?
That's how it works. And for some reason in musicals, that's how musicals work.
Act 2 gets sad.
Act two, slow it down, get sad.
You either achieve your goal or you don't.
Uh-huh.
Oof. Okay. But
Oh man, but we should probably get into these songs.
we got to get going.
Because
We got to cook.
I could talk for hours about these songs, but
Oh,
we're gonna
yeah.
try and get through these without being too long-winded.
Mm-hmm.
There's, I mean, Act One is all bangers, but two songs that we have to talk about right here, back to back, are Helpless slash
Mm-hmm.
Satisfied, which are
Mm-hmm.
also played back to back. Helpless
And
is a song. Oh,
it's really cool because it's like two really strong
oh yeah.
female like ballads
Mm-hmm.
ish. You could call Helpless is a ballad, Satisfied is not, but it has moments.
hmm
So good. We
Oh,
get we
absolutely.
get Eliza falling
Liza
falling in love with
Hamilton.
Hamilton, and then we get to see the other side of the coin.
hmm Angelica, Eliza's sister.
Angelica, who is also in love with Hamilton,
Yeah, it was something.
but
Let
chooses not to.
let me do Helpless. You can do Satisfied here. Because
Okay, sounds
Helpless to
great.
me, I absolutely adore this song. And I adore it because of the how sweet its nature is.
Eddie's a
As
romantic.
we've said many times, I'm a fucking romantic 110% through and through. How many times is it going to use percentages over 100 this episode? Who knows?
Oh God, I don't know. Probably too
But
many.
oh man, just I think the structure of this is so cute
Mm-hmm.
because it's called Helpless because Eliza's talking about how when she saw Alexander Hamilton, she was helpless to like not love him, helpless
Mm-hmm.
to not feel things. She just like could not help but love this man. She fell for him instantly, and it's just an amazing like it talks about their meet cute when she like sees him for the first time. She looks at him, suddenly she's helpless. She constantly talks about like look at his eyes and all that stuff. And it all builds to Angelica introducing them in a great way. He says, if it takes a war for us to meet, it will have been worth it. Great line, good for him.
Mm-hmm.
They
He's
quickly
got
fall in
a bit
love.
of a Riz god, as
Oh
the
yeah,
kids would
he
say.
rizzed Eliza up.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Alex,
Alexander Rizzleton.
damn, there you go. See, I was gonna say Alex Rizzler, and that was stupid. So well, that's why one of us is an English major,
There you go. That's
and
why I
one of
got a
us
degree,
can't use
baby.
words well.
Ah, but you're cute.
But I think, this all builds. It builds to the fact that they essentially get married super quick. My
Yeah.
favorite part of the song comes at the end. For one, I love Alexander Hamilton's rap in it because it just talks about how his life sucked until he met Eliza, and now he just wants to do everything better and be better for her. And my favorite part about all this at the end is just the little things that they put.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously, Eliza's just fucking singing.
I do,
But
I do, I do.
uh-huh. But I love the part where, and it's just like a background thing. It's not the main vocal at the time. But I love the part where Hamilton says, my life is going fine because Eliza's in it, which I just think is sweet as fuck. Like, that just kills me because he's just like, my life could be bad, but as long as I have Eliza, it's all good. And they build towards the wedding. They play the little wedding hymn. And then she ends with like just a beautiful one last little helpless. And they kiss. We get the burnt.
And then,
I was watching it last time and I had fucking tears in my eyes because I was like, God, I fucking love when people fall in love. This is cute as shit. I was just like, oh, that's
he's
so
so cute.
sweet. Oh, I love it because I'm just like, oh, they're in love. It was beautiful. What more could you want?
And then we get immediately thrown into just like heart-wrenching, unrequited love territory.
Yeah, the lights get dark, and I'm like, what the fuck is
I'm like,
happening there?
what? I thought we were having a toast.
Uh-huh.
And then turns out we're having like a PTSD flashback.
Oh man, what a moment.
Oh my God, it's so
what
fucking
a moment.
good. It's so jarring.
The way it's directed.
The first time you see it, you're like, what the hell is happening? I remember when we watched it, I was like, what? What is happening? The tone completely changes. The actors move in reverse.
Oh.
And then we're just back to the first night they met. But it's now from Angelica's perspective. And oh God, is it sad?
Oh, it's so sad.
She's also in love with Alex. I'm gonna call him Alex because I know him like that.
Yeah, too close.
But she decides that she can't tell her sister how she feels because she knows that her sister is so selfless that she would let her have Alexander, but she can't do that to her sister. And she's the firstborn.
So she needs money, and this man's a poor.
Job. Yeah. Oh, disgusting. But oh my God. Oh, it makes your like tummy flip. It like makes you feel sick. It's just so sad and upsetting. And then we get to like go through all that with her perspective. And then the song ends with her continuing to like toast their happiness.
A toast to the groom.
And then the whole song she's talking about, he will never be satisfied, but she also won't be.
Yeah, it's fucking sad as hell.
Unrequited love.
Because the exact opposite. I fucking love when people fall in love, and I fucking hate unrequited love. I think I've mentioned this before, but I think there are very few things in this world, emotion, relationship wise, that I hate more than unrequited love. It makes me so fucking sad. Like I'm an empath, and I say that as a joke, but I also really do feel like I'm just way too empathetic. I just think about someone like giving up the love of their life or the person not knowing, and it just like fills my heart with so much fucking sadness and sorrow. And like, I feel so bad for the people to be like, oh, can you imagine having someone you love so much, but you don't get that back? And just be like, how could you go on? Or, or how could they, I don't know. There's so many different ways that love could be unrequited, but it's just like, because I love when people fall in love and I want everyone to feel love and feel like they found their other half, and to not be able to find your other half or know you have your other half in your mind, but they're not there. It's just, it's so rough.
Yeah, very painful.
I don't know. It's great. And like you said, what a moment. The direction of this, because they were able to edit things together and stuff. Like, you wouldn't see the aerial view from stage.
Yeah.
But it just hits you like, what the fuck? What is happening? And everything, like you said, when they're going backwards, I was like, God, the choreography is so good. Because they do everything, the whole wedding again, but like faster and in the background that they just did in Helpless.
It's crazy.
I don't know. This is going to be a long episode.
We might need to split it into 2 parts.
You think so?
At the rate we're going. Because we're about to do another banger, which is Wait For It.
I know. I guess we'll see what happens. Oh my God.
I feel like there are only 2 or 3 songs that I could see kind of being on in the mainstream, right? Like being able to be heard on the radio. Like Wait For It is just like so good. And I love Leslie Odom Jr.'s voice. This is like our first real peek into his like psyche, Aaron Burr's psyche, and like the journey he's on.
Oh, for sure.
And his reasoning behind the things that he does.
Yeah.
And it's so sad. Because it's like, and I think that this song made both of us cry the first time we watched it. Because it was Eddie and I hadn't moved in together yet. Because we were just kind of waiting for things to line up and like financials, all that. We were waiting for the right time. And so like this song, I think particularly hit us because it felt like we had been waiting forever. So, but this whole song is about how he is, you know, the reason he's so careful in everything he does is because he knows how important everything he does is, because he's doing it not only for himself, but for the legacy he's carrying from his parents.
Oh, yeah.
And like at this point, we don't have a child in the picture, but he's also like, you know,
he's got a woman that he wants to be with. He has to wait for that. You know, I think it,
he's a home wrecker.
He is, but also
but he was a British soldier.
The British were wrecking their homes.
That's fair.
Whatever. Yeah, this song, for one, at face value, it is an insane performance. Leslie Odom Jr., as you said, immaculate voice. The man sings it. There's so many moments when it builds up to, you know, he kind of says everything a little bit quiet, sings it a little quiet until they hit like a real big, like, wait for it.
Yeah.
And everything just goes up. And it gets really into it and all that, and it just hits you like a truck. I don't know. For me, this song, I just resonate with it. I'm sort of breaking it down into what it is, what he's talking about, and you wrote down the order of things. As he often says, well, he repeats that love doesn't discriminate, death doesn't discriminate, Hamilton doesn't hesitate, and life doesn't discriminate. And he just sort of talks about how, you know, the person he is standing in all of these things. We don't really have control over these things, right? Like love hits you when you least expect it, as people say. Death comes for everyone. He talks about Hamilton, his fucking rival, and how Hamilton is always going for it. And he's always like, he doesn't hesitate to do or go after what he wants. And then finally, the whole culmination of like, well, the life you're given is just by chance. You know, there's no discrimination. No one's handed a better hand, you know, given a better, what is it? Yeah. Given a better hand than anyone else. It's just kind of like the life that you make for it. At least that's what he says. I don't know. I just feel like in a lot of ways these things resonate with me, and I almost feel like I am a lot like the Aaron Burr in this musical, because I feel like oftentimes in my life I have been the person to wait for things to happen and wait for things to fall into place. And luckily thus far, I think it has worked out very well for me. Much like Aaron Burr, things were working for him, you know.
As long as you don't challenge anybody to a duel, I think you're going to be great, honey.
Yeah, but it's just like, I don't know. It did make me sort of feel like, at what point, much like Aaron Burr, do I need to actively do the things that I want and not continue to wait for the perfect moment or wait for things to fall into my lap? Because it's a hard balance between like, well, I could try this now, or I could wait and see if things fall into place. And like I said, thus far in my life, like I think many things have fallen into place because I've waited. Like the job I have, I don't think I would have gotten if I like tried to do things earlier. I'm just someone who thus far in my life, things have just sort of fallen into place for me. And for whatever reason, certain people take a liking to me, like managers, supervisors, whatever. And they sort of have like ushered me on to like the next part of my life. And like the next step in my career or whatever like that. So I think a lot of this I resonate with, like, I found love with you
Oh
because
no!
I stayed in
Stop!
that job.
You
And
gotta save it.
obviously, the whole death part will eventually come into our lives, everyone's lives. I obviously dread that.
Yeah.
I feel like when I look at other people, much like Hamilton, I feel like other people have actively gone after the things they've wanted, and in some ways I haven't.
Yeah.
I feel like a whole part of why I've started doing things now that I want to do is because of this. I feel like if I don't do it now, I'm never going to do it. I'm forever going to be waiting. And that brings me to the last point where like life doesn't discriminate. Like I mean, I truly believe obviously certain people are dealt a better hand when they're born. My voice just cracked.
Very badly.
Certain people are dealt a better hand when they're born. You're born rich, born with money. It's kind of hard to say that that's not going to help you in a capitalistic society.
Yeah.
But for us common folk, I guess life can be what you make it, right? I don't know. Just watching this and thinking about my life and the choices I've made and all that stuff and listening to the song just makes me feel like, oh man, like I can see what this man's feeling. I feel the way he's felt many, many times in my life.
And the way he sings it is just so.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, because it's like he captures the like very specific emotion of like understanding. It's like because he says the line is, "I'm not standing still, I'm lying in wait." So it's like he's waiting for the perfect moment to attack. Like he has his finger on the trigger, he's just not pulling it yet.
And that's a good,
yeah.
that's definitely a line that stuck with me. Because again, to peel back the layers, become more, to give the audience more of my own personal things and all that.
More things that should be discussed in therapy.
No. I have felt many points in my life where my family has felt like I am wasting time doing things.
Yeah.
And they want me to act, but I'm like, just like Aaron Burr, I'm not doing nothing. I'm just waiting for the right time to do something. So I think that's just another layer of like, other people don't know what you're doing. They don't know my intentions. Just because other people perceive that I'm not doing something doesn't mean that I'm actually trying, or I'm not actually trying to better myself in my situation. So I think it's just this song just hits a lot of personal points with me to make me feel like, wow, this man gets what I get. He feels what I feel. And like you said, the way he sings it, everything quiet at first, and then crescendoing up and doing this like grandiose, like huge, like yelling at the world, the universe. He's doing what he's doing what he feels right. And then at the end, they hit us with the little whisper of wait for it. It just goes again and again until it fades out. Because he's like, I'm still going to wait. I'm still going to do what I'm doing. I just think it's beautifully done, beautifully crafted. And it hits me.
What's the lyric? We rise and we fall. And if there's a reason that I'm still alive when everyone around me has died, I'm willing to wait for it.
Plays and he raises the stakes, and if there's a reason he seems to thrive and so few survive, then goddamn it, I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. Life doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes, and we give it anyway. We rise and we fall and we fall. Make up mistakes, and if there's a reason I'm still alive and so many have died, then I'm willing to wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
So, I mean, he's still here.
He's waiting for his purpose.
Mm.
And then if that wasn't hard enough, essentially the next like bit that we get, like, sure, war, whatever, who cares? Disgusting. But George Washington gets pissed off at Hamilton. It's like, you're done. You're done. You're dueling people behind my back. Go home. But Hamilton doesn't know the reason that he actually sent him home is because Eliza, his wife, is pregnant with their baby.
Pregante.
And this ripped my fucking heart out.
Oh
And I think
my
it
God.
destroyed you even harder
What makes you say
because
that?
I remember you like weeping. And I was crying too, but I think it was like particularly, and you had talked to me about it.
Walked.
But talk.
Yeah, we're getting personal here.
We are.
I'll say what I said.
This whole part is basically just Eliza saying, you don't have to be excellent. Like, I don't expect you to be perfect. I
Mhm.
just want you here.
Mhm.
And that's enough for me. And
Ah,
it'll be enough for our child.
beautiful.
And we're going to get
Mhm.
through it together.
Oh yeah, this song hit. I'll never
You
forget
were
when well, for one,
destroyed.
we were doing our Alexander Hamilton.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
I
were
said
just
it
eating
again.
sushi, just like, oh,
We're
this is
getting down on
great.
sushi, banger after banger. And then this song starts, and clearly things are slow, and it's a much different song. And like you
Mm-hmm.
said, she starts talking about how, you can come home and be with me, and that would be enough, and we can be together, and that will be enough. And I think at the point near the end when she says like we don't need legacy, we don't need money, anything like
Mm-hmm.
that, like just being with you would be enough. I remember like I found myself like, wow, I'm fucking crying. And then
Yeah,
I did, and I'm
hard.
supposed to be eating sushi. And then I turned and looked at you because I
And
was
I'm
like,
like,
is she feeling it? And we just
ooh.
locked eyes with tears in our eyes, and we were just like, what the fuck? Like this, I wasn't
So,
expecting to feel this.
no, not at all.
It hits
We
you.
had to pause the movie
Yeah,
because
it
we were such a
hits
mess.
you out of nowhere. I was like, what the fuck? This is
Mm-hmm.
ruining my sushi meal. Because now I got tears in my sushi. And it just to peel back the walls and give everyone a peek behind the artist here on Show-Dependent. I feel like another personal thing that this musical resonates with me is the fact that I don't want to be nothing. Um, I've often felt in my life that I want to do something with it, which a lot of people feel. But the song sort of hits to the fact that when she says, you don't need a legacy, we don't need all these things, that sort of tugs away at me, tugs at my heart, and made me feel like, well, okay, as long as you find someone maybe, or find one thing that you've done, even if you're not remembered for decades, centuries after you're gone, as long as you made some sort of impact with someone or some sort of connection, it would be all right. And all that. Just hearing her say these things, it made me sad. It
Mm-hmm.
hurt me because it felt like I was almost being confronted with like thoughts that I've had about myself
Mm-hmm.
and the things that I want or have wanted, and in some ways still want. I mean, to be honest, I still want out of life to like do things bigger than what I've done so far and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, I don't know. Again, things that maybe should be talked about at therapy at some point.
Uh-huh.
But this is my therapy.
Uh-huh. Musicals are my therapy.
I don't know. It's just hard for someone who feels like they've failed so many times in life
Mm-hmm.
to find aspects of my life that I think that I've done good at.
Mm-hmm.
And just coming from where we were, where I was, and things are better now, but as we spoke about with the whole wanting money, needing money thing. The fact that Lin-Manuel or Hamilton says at one point in this song that would she be happy essentially being with someone who can't provide for her? That obviously made me also feel like that's not someone I want to be.
Mm-hmm.
And we talked about it with Rocky as well. And
Yeah.
not even in the whole like the man has to be the earner thing or anything, but it just sort of made me feel like I don't want to be a burden.
Mm-hmm.
So there's just this song is just another thing where somehow Lin-Manuel is he's speaking to my soul.
He personally has followed your journey and
Yeah,
wants to personally attack you.
and called me Alexander Hamilton.
Mm-hmm.
So I think just a lot of that, it hits. it hurts, but it has in many ways sort of made me confront some of these
Yeah.
feelings, thoughts that I've had about myself. And it's nice when she says that just being there is enough, that just being the person that you are is enough. And she's fine with him however he is, because when she saw him, she was helpless, and she still is, because he truly is all that she wants. Just back-to-back songs that just
Rip you apart. Yep.
force me to sort of think about it and try and become a better person and try and do things now that I wanted to do for a long time. And this podcast is part of that.
Hooray.
We're gonna keep going, but man, does this song make me cry?
And this song made me cry because it felt like I was Eliza.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I felt like, especially during this time, like when we weren't living together, things are a lot harder.
Yeah.
I think personally.
Oh, they were.
I wasn't on medication for my anxiety, so that was
That's
not great.
true.
But also just like feeling like we really didn't have control over our lives, like that was really hard.
Yeah.
Just because we were forced to share so much time with other people instead of like making
That's
our
true.
relationship a priority, but helping each other realize like our worth and the value that we bring to each other's lives, and just realizing like, as long as we're supportive of each other, like that's all that matters.
Yeah.
We don't have to be good enough for other people. We can just be good enough for each other.
Yeah. You're right, gorgeous.
Are you
It's
done
hard
crying?
though. It's hard though.
You need to have better self-worth.
Oh, but I haven't been taught that in my youth.
I know you were taught that you were a burden and that you didn't bring anything valuable. How do you think Alexander felt? He was a kid in the Caribbean.
Well, if this musical is true, then he felt similar to me, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you gotta
It's a
rise
lot.
above. You can do it.
Well, that's where a lot more of this music comes into play, right? Oh, while I recover, why don't you tell us about Dear Theodosia?
Oh, it's so sad. And by sad, I mean beautiful. It's very bittersweet. So cool thing with Dear Theodosia, we get to see like how Aaron Burr and Alexander Hamilton are like foils of each other. They both end up having children at like the same time. So we get to see each of them singing to their respective child, and how they talk about how they're going to, like, a huge motivating factor of like what they're doing with founding the country is like creating a place where their kids can, grow up and make it even better when they're older.
Right.
Which, as somebody who reproduction is becoming a less viable option for a lot of people just due to world circumstances and especially economical circumstances, but it's just a very human thing, right? To want to create a better planet,
You would
a better I mean good people anyway want to leave a place behind that is better than they found it, right?
Yeah.
And so,
And that's what we've been told our whole life.
yeah. Well, and it's also just like beautiful. Like, I think something that is not very well or commonly expressed is like the deep emotional bond that fathers can and should have with their children.
Oh, yeah.
We don't get to see fatherhood like exemplified and like praised in the way that mothers are. Like most songs about children are sung from the perspective of mothers, like lullabies, like who's traditionally singing a lullaby? A mom. But this is like a lullaby that these fathers are singing to their children, which is just beautiful. Like I love like Are we gonna get into my daddy issues now? Oh
I mean, we got
no.
personal.
Um, but just like, oh God, tangent. But when we were watching Has Been Hotel the other day, there's just like there's a father-daughter song in that show, and it just kind of like slapped me across the face, and I was like, oh God. But it's just like loving your child unconditionally and like deeply, and like especially how pure that is when they are so young and innocent, like a baby, like just like that innate deep love.
Oh yeah.
And it's kind of like inexpressible, right? Like a lot of people say, like, or parents will claim that you don't really know the bounds of your love until you have a child.
Buddy.
Because buddy, but it's just so cool. Like the harmonies in the song are beautiful.
Oh, so good.
But they just are like bearing their souls. They're little babies. And like, how beautiful is that to like talk to them about the hopes that they have, and like how they can be such a motivating factor in like pursuing a better future.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, Leslie Odom Jr., what a voice. What a performance.
Really? Not Lynn? No.
It's fun. It's funny. Lynn, I love the guy, but he's not the strongest singer.
The running sun.
Oh, but
My
I think
son.
is that,
but it like works emotionally, right?
Well, yeah, and the things he says are like so good.
Oh,
Like, yeah, you outshine the morning sun. Pride is not the word I'm looking for. There is so much more inside me now. It's like Jesus Christ, you know?
Yeah.
That is just like you said. And obviously, people out there who actually have children are going to be like, whatever. But this is the way I can equate it to you. We have Buddy now.
Yeah.
I've never had a pet.
No.
The love that I
You're
have
completely new
for this
to
cat is fucking insane.
Yeah,
like
it's pretty crazy.
Within having like him for like a day, I was 100% like, I cannot be parted from this little boy. Like it already hurts me. I'm not crying. I'm getting through it. Hey, I'm not afraid to cry. As a matter of fact, I do it here all the time.
I know you mostly do it on the podcast.
We're breaking down barriers. See, this is my therapy. This is where I go bare my soul. Just like live theater. It's like live theater. I don't know. I like to think I'm doing something good here by showing me crying all the time. Dudes, you got to let it out. And if you need to talk about musicals to cry, then so be it. But yeah, it's just like the love you can instantly have for someone, something that you've never met before is insane. So obviously, you know, Buddy is not a human.
No,
but Buddy is our buddy. He's our baby. And my God, I understand
so much more.
The love you have.
There's so much more inside you now.
It's just insane. Yeah, I get it.
I'm picking up what you're throwing down, Lin-Manuel Miranda.
I can only imagine, you know, obviously bringing life into the world, the fruit of your loins, whatever. It's just like, yeah. But again, the lyricism is amazing. The performances are amazing. Like you said, I don't think I could say it any better. It's just wild.
Yeah.
And that leads us to the end of Act 1.
Yes.
The culmination. It's called Nonstop, and it's about Alexander Hamilton and about the fact that he works all the time. He's always working, always doing something. I'm a do it again and say again, I feel like this is speaking to me. I oftentimes get this feeling in my head where I want to do more. I want to be doing more. I'm not doing enough. I need to stream more. I need to do more podcasts. I need to create more. I need to like exercise more. I need to go see people more. I need to talk to people more, and just more and more and more. Because I do feel like, as I say in this, where they say, why do you write like you're running out of time? Sometimes, often, I just get this on in my head that like, Christ, I'm running out of time. I don't have enough time. There's not enough time to do anything. There's not enough time to do everything that I want. I mean, how many times do you come home from work like on the weekends, and the first thing I say is like, "God, I just feel like I couldn't get everything done. I just feel
Mm-hmm.
like I couldn't." It's like every weekend because I
Yeah.
just have so many things that I want to do that it's hard to find the time.
Yeah.
So I just resonate with this whole idea, and obviously they're saying it both like as an insult and as like an endearing thing that he does. Because I mean, they talk about how, and I will say this is like a real life just impressive. Like this man fucking wrote so many papers.
Mm-hmm.
That's just insane to be able to write that much stuff.
Yeah, that's bonkers.
But they keep saying like, why do you write like you're running out of time, like you needed to survive every second you're alive, every second you're alive. And I mean, I just, yeah, I feel this way all the time. I just feel like I want to do more. If I could just do more, create more, be better, do better, then I would feel more fulfilled. It doesn't help that obviously my job, it feels like it's taking so much time from me
Mm-hmm.
because this is time that I could be doing things that I actually want to do, intrinsically want to do.
Yeah.
It's just a trade-off of that's not what brings in the money right now. And that's
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately the way this world works. On another level, this is just an amazing piece of composition to
Because
me.
we get everybody's theme, if
We
you
get
will.
everyone in his life like coming into play as we culminate to the end. Now let me get here because this song is mostly sung from Aaron Burr's perspective, right?
Yeah, a lot.
But it all I think it really gets going when Hamilton comes to Burr in the middle of the night and says we need to get the Constitution passed, all that. Burr's waiting, and then Alexander Hamilton hits him with, for once in your life, take a stand with pride. I don't understand how you stand to the side. And then Burr says, he'll keep all his plans to his chest. Then we hear the wait for it in the background.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where we start to see everything come in. He's waiting. We see um Eliza coming in and saying her part, that would be enough, helpless. Angelica, she says her part, the satisfied, everything, history has its eyes. All of these songs
Mm-hmm.
from the first act, it all comes in. And this is where, like, as I mentioned on the podcast with Les Mis, with
Mm-hmm.
Hayden, I was just like, I love when different parts come together.
Oh
I
yeah, that's
love
great.
when I can hear different voices singing at the same time, and they're all saying something different, but it's all things that it's like, all of his memories, everything
Yeah.
coming back in, everything that's built him up to this moment.
It's like a stream of consciousness.
Yeah, it's just everything. Your culmination
It
of your life thus far
and
is
he did
all
it
leading to
he did
this.
a very similar thing in Encanto with We
Yeah.
Don't Talk About Bruno. It's like
Oh,
the
yeah.
same thing. We get the layering of melodies.
And speaking about songs that, like you said, could make it on the radio, that song made it onto the
It
radio.
was on the radio for
From
a
a fucking
while.
Disney movie. That's
Yep.
not something that's happened in a long time, if
No.
ever, from my memory.
Yeah.
Like
pretty
maybe
crazy.
Tarzan, because that was fucking bangers.
Phil Collins cooked.
But the world's one family.
Amazing.
But yeah, I just love that at the end, it all builds.
And he's like, you know what? Going back to my roots. I'm not
Mhm.
throwing away my shot.
Nope.
Let's go.
Alexander,
I have to leave.
Alexander.
Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now.
Helpless.
They are asking me to leave.
Look around. Isn't this enough? He will never be satisfied. He will never be satisfied. Satisfied.
History has History has its eyes on you. I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. I am Alexander Hamilton. Hamilton, just you wait. I am not throwing away my shot.
Bam. And then the
Bow.
curtains
End of Act 1.
fucking go. And
Intermission, baby.
I just had chills.
Oh yeah.
I just fucking like you say, what is it? It makes your brain go burr.
Makes your brain go brrr.
This is just 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Full body
whoa.
chills. Just
This is like musically, I love this shit. It's so good.
oh yeah. Divine.
The wine.
Divine. All right. this is going a little long. I think that we should probably stop it here for this time.
Oh, you mean like an
Um,
intermission?
Yeah. Oh my God, it's like the
Woo.
music hall. Yeah, but we'll come back and we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna wrap up the second half, talk about our DTR and everything like that. But we'll be right back at you, okay?
When you got skin in the game, you stay in the game. But you don't get a win unless you play in the game. Oh, you get love for it, you get hate for it, you get nothing if you wait for it, wait for it, wait.